My name is M. Some endings don't arrive with a slammed door. They arrive with silence. With the realization that the person standing in front of you is no longer the person you spent years believing they were. This isn't a story about anger. It's a story about trust. Trust is the most valuable thing another human being can ever hand you. Once it's given, it becomes a responsibility. Not something to possess, not something to exploit, something to protect. When someone chooses deception, they aren't making a single mistake. They're making a series of decisions. Every lie demands another lie to protect it. Every hidden truth requires another performance. And eventually, the distance between who someone says they are and who they actually are becomes impossible to ignore. That's where many relationships truly end, not with betrayal itself, but with the realization that words and actions no longer belong to the same person. People speak about love. They speak about loyalty. They speak about commitment. But love has never been measured by promises. Love is measured by choices. Real love tells the truth when the truth is painful. Real love protects trust when no one is watching. Real love doesn't seek validation somewhere else while asking someone at home to keep believing. It doesn't rewrite reality to escape accountability. It stands in the discomfort of honesty because honesty is the only foundation strong enough to hold two people together. I've learned something that took far longer than it should have. Never believe someone's promises over their patterns. Patterns never lie. Trust is sacred. Once honesty dies, everything built upon it begins to collapse. Because a marriage isn't destroyed by one conversation. It's destroyed by every decision that taught the other person they could no longer believe what they heard. There's another cost to deception that people rarely talk about. When someone lives behind lies long enough, eventually they stop recognizing themselves. The line between truth and performance disappears, and that damage reaches far beyond a relationship. It reaches into identity. There comes a moment when you realize you cannot save someone who refuses to protect what you built together. Walking away doesn't always mean love disappeared. Sometimes it means love can no longer survive the environment it's been placed in. There is a difference. You don't lose someone because they stopped loving you. Sometimes you lose them because repeated choices made love impossible to sustain. No apology can rebuild trust that was knowingly broken over and over again. Not because forgiveness is impossible, but because trust cannot exist where truth no longer lives. So there comes a day when you choose something different. You choose integrity. You choose peace. You choose to leave with your character intact, knowing you remained faithful to your values, even when someone else abandoned theirs. The pain of betrayal is heavy, but becoming the person who betrays someone, that weight lasts forever. Some endings aren't failures. They're boundaries. They're the moment you stop allowing someone else's dishonesty to become the story you live inside. And maybe the greatest tragedy isn't the relationship that ended. Maybe it's realizing that the person you loved disappeared long before you finally walked away. My name is M. Continue.